Good evening. Today is Monday, November 7th. And boy, it's time for an update. My brother David, my youngest brother David, whom I love, asked me last Friday when I was going to post another video. And I said, well, I'll try to do one this weekend. I didn't get it done. So he asked me today, hey, where's my video? So here it is, Dave. So between my brother David and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law Keith and Marty, whom I love also, you guys are my biggest viewers. Maybe my only three. No, Michelle. I think Michelle, she tunes in and watches every once in a while, and I don't know, maybe my kids do, and Michelle. But anyway, so a quick update today. You know, over the last couple of months or so, after they finished, getting the roof and things on, it's been just kind of slow. And not to make excuses, but a lot of it's on me. Been real busy at work, a lot of projects going on, and so I try to spend as much time out here as I can. My wife keeps pulling me away to go to St. Louis, and she won't think that's funny. But we did take a trip to St. Louis one weekend to see our Aunt Betty. It was her 90th birthday celebration, that was great to go to. So, there's been things that pulled me away, and then I've been maybe too meticulous on what I do for the electrical. So, so not much has changed on the outside. The biggest change on the outside just happened today, actually, which is we got the window put in. We changed out the kitchen window. I'm sure the last update included the pouring of the concrete. If not, this is our concrete driveway. So we got the driveway in. I think that's on the last update, but it's been so long since I've checked it. I should probably go back and watch it myself to see what I've talked about. But if not, we've also got the breezeway poured, so that's really nice. So then the biggest thing again that happened today was the so this is all the electrical I've got done outside. We've got can lights throughout the front that go down the middle here of the front porch. I've got the outlets up and down the porch for happy lights or for whatever Christmas lights. We can turn those off and on. And then I think I put a circuit out. I think eventually, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Gina and I have both had colds. I'm just getting mine. Gina usually gets one, and then I'll get hers. I don't know how that happens. And she's still battling with hers, so I pray that we both start feeling better. So excuse my coughing during the video. But hopefully I've got a circuit out here that I could do some can lights or some kind of LED lights or something up and down the soffit. So that's all done. The newest thing that happened today is the new window we put in. If you go back and look at some of the other videos, it's a small window that we used to have over. It used to be a window that size, and we've changed it out to this bigger picture window with two swing out side windows. So that's what that's overlooking the kitchen sink. That's what that is. So it's nice. When I first saw it, I thought, I'm not gonna like that window because it's got a lot of vinyl in between the two panes and stuff. And looking at it before it was installed, I'm like, I just don't think I'm gonna like it, but I did. So I did. So I've got two side lights, two light fixtures from the side of the front door. That's got to go up. I do have locks on everything now. I don't know if I had locks on everything during our last video, but we do now. So we'll walk inside. We have moved a bunch of stuff out of the garage at our townhouse. The cabinets we moved out, and we brought those over into the garage, so now you really can't do much in the garage. I felt bad for the contractors out here today doing those windows, and they also had to do the hurricane straps up on the roof line today. It was hard for him to get around, but so those are here just to get them out of the way for one thing of the townhouse. But we dry fitted them inside the house, see how they were going to fit, make sure it was going to work the way that Gina thought they would, and it does. So we got that. There's a couple other things out here that we bought, and there's another oak cabinet that we bought off the neighbor. He was having a big sale. We had a couple cabinets made that we had to go pick up. So anyway, the garage is pretty full. So that's what that is. Nothing really new going on in the storage room other than it's just full of junk. It is what it is. So, going into the house. So this is the inside of the house with the view outside. It is a nice view. I'm really pretty happy with it. The last one, if you remember the videos, but the last one being a small window, and the division of the window was right in the right in the site where you would look out. So now you got a nice view at Randy's house at the outside, and it's hopefully when we get our yard all manicured and straightened up, it'll be a nice little view. So we can watch some horses over there. The one neighbor has horses and goats and I don't know, some other stuff. So it's kind of nice to enjoy that. So that's done. So I've got my panel in. I've got a big wiring mess. I say I've got the wiring done inside. I've got everything strung, all the home runs done, all the outlets and light switches done, but I still have to bring them into the sub panels and get them terminated in sub panels. I'll probably do that here in the next couple of days. It's going to be really nice the next couple of days, so I'm going to try to spend as much time out here as I can throughout the day. Then it's going to get cold Friday. So then the other thing that they did while they were out here was this window. If you remember, this window in the dining room was used to be down lower. So it used to be down where the new boards are there. So we decided, it looks funny, so we had it raised up equal to the level of the big patio door. So they got that done today. So that was nice. I've also started just today putting boards up to cover the division from the back porch, so when they spray foam, they have something to push the spray foam up against, and it'll make it a little bit nicer than just doing plastic. That's what they said they were going to do, and I didn't want just plastic put up there and spray against the plastic, so I'm going to go and put boards all over through there. I mean, we can walk around and look at wires, so here's some nice wires that I pulled. So between figuring out all the wires and the outlets, and the way I did it was just did a home run to each bedroom. Each bedroom has a home run, and that home run circuit will run the lights and the outlets. So it's really pretty simple. Getting into the hallway and some of the different lights out in the front room and the kitchen where you got three ways and stuff. It's kind of fun. So hopefully when I go back and do my strip all these down and make the connections, I'll remember. Try to label them pretty well, but hopefully I'll remember what we've done there. So the only other thing that maybe is different from the last time I updated was in the master bath. Excuse me. I brought so these are the vanities that we got off of the people that we got our kitchen cabinets from. Hold on, I'll show you. Got the exhaust fans for the bathroom. So these are them. There's two of them. They don't quite fit in the space, so I've got to find a way to cut this granite. Keith, need to know how I cut granite. Need to cut a pretty straight line so we can put some kind of we got to make it a seam there. So I got to marry these two together somehow. So there's about, I don't know, half an inch, 3/4 of an inch I need to cut down. Probably 3/4 of an inch, that way I can keep them off the wall a little bit with a drywall on each side. So those need to be cut so they can go in. They're very heavy, so I'd like to do it right in here if I can. If I have to, I can take it all apart and take the tops off, but I'm hoping I can do it. Hopefully I can just do some kind of a diamond bit saw blade or something and cut them. I don't know. I gotta look into that or talk to Keith. And then the other thing is I put the opening in for our medicine cabinet. We've got two big medicine cabinets that will go in that open space there. So all the wiring done. I got a couple lights in the showers, in the toilet area. Gina's got a bunch of mounts for different lights. Gina's we want to have a chandelier above the bathtub there. So all the bedrooms have maybe you can see that. All the bedrooms have a place for a ceiling fan and light. So that's kind of what's been going on. My next thing I've got to do, I've got to finish this week. I really need to, I'm going to focus on getting these boards put in place Or I got to do both sides of the house, and then I need to do my plumbing, get my plumbing stubbed out. I think once I get the plumbing stubbed out, I'm hoping I can get my final inspection done without having to do the strip out of the wires, because that's going to take some time. So I got to call the inspector and say, are you going to pass me if I don't have everything stripped out and terminated in the circuit breaker? Because really they just need to see, hey, what's in the walls and is it done right before I allow you to close it up. So it'd be nice if we could get the spray foamers in here sometime next week or the week after, and then start drywalling. So that's kind of what's going on. I can introduce you to some of our neighbors. They happen to be right out back, so I'm going to introduce you to our neighbors there. So that'll be our view in the evenings. Kind of nice. Of course, with daylight savings time changing over the weekend, it's like 4:30 right now, but it's getting dark. But it is what it is. So that's the update that I have today. So next time, maybe I'll when I update, hopefully we've got some spray foam in the walls, maybe even some drywall up. I'll probably do one when we get the spray foam in, because that's going to be a big change. So when we get the spray foam in, I'll try to do an update. And then once the drywall is done, the drywall should be able to come in pretty close after the foam guys get done. And once I get the foam in, I can, put some heat in there. Like I say, it's going to start getting colder toward the end of this week, and looks like the forecast is going to stay cold for a while. It's winter, so I'll update as those big things happen. So kind of slow right now with the electrical. It takes a while, and then the plumbing. That's probably going to take me a couple good days to do all that and all the venting that I've got to do. So, but anyways, love y'all, and thanks for watching my little updates. Bye.